Midnight Walkers is a new extract shooter that's coming out that's really giving me Left 4 Dead meets Tarkov vibes. And I'm only saying Tarkov because that's the grandfather of extract royales. So that's the only reason I threw it in there. But the thing I really like about this game is that instead of a map being played horizontal and you exploring a horizontal landscape of a map, you're actually exploring a vertical building. And as you move from floor to floor, floors are getting shut down and you can't go into them. So you have to like keep using elevators and stairs. And the first thing that really came into my head when I heard about this concept was Judge Dredd movie from 2012. You guys remember that movie? It is a banger. One of the best comic book movies I would say ever. And I'm talking about the 2012 Judge Dredd. I'm not talking about the Sylvester Stallone 1995 one, which is good.
It's impossible. I never broke the law. I am the law.
The game is being developed by One Way Ticket Studio in Seoul, South Korea, and they have only been developing the game with a team of 30 people since August 9th, 2023. The progress they've made so far from Demo 1 to the recent one they showed in March 2024 is quite unreal, but the real test will be how it plays. We have seen so many games lately that just are looking so amazing, but just play like, They're going into a closed alpha this week, so I'm excited to find out from Thursday, April 25th to April 28th, they are going to be doing a closed alpha test and they aren't putting it behind an NDA. And I always like that. It shows the team has some balls and they know it's far from being done, but they want people to not only play, but see it. And I did get a key, so I will be live testing this out on Friday. So if you want to see the gameplay in action or how the alpha state is, come by twitch.tv/Geekseh, come by, hang out. That's my self-promotion. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about when you do think of a vertical building, you might be thinking of just this big empty work building, but they're trying to make each floor unique in their own way. So when you change floors, it does have a different scenery to it. The picture of the floor guide they showed in Discord describes the floors. So 1F and 2F is the shopping mall, 3F, 4F is hospital reception and hospital surgery, 5F is broadcast studio, 6F is construction site, 7F is broadcast studio, 8F is construction site, and 9F and 10F are offices. There will be phases during the match, and I'm not quite sure how these will be shown in, like, is it going to be gas? Is it going to be fire so you can't go in there? But there will be something that makes you so you have to move floors or you die, and you can use stairs or you can use the elevator. I'm kind of picturing the Dark and Darker feel to the game where you can't just stay in one area. They're wanting people to run into each other and push the action into a central location. So I guess we'll just have to find out Friday how they implement this. And an extract shooter wouldn't be an extract shooter without having looting of basic items and weapons and armor. And this game will have that. From the zombies you kill to the players you kill, you will be able to loot them. And there's going to be chests thrown across the building that you can loot also. And something cool they are doing is an option item system, kind of like they had in Diablo 2, where you can find the same piece of gear, but it might have a different and better stats. So in this loot box here, you can see they found the same hat they're wearing, but the one in the loot box is defense 26, vitality 5. And the one he is wearing is defense 32, but headshot damage reduction is 12%. This is a neat way for them to make it so even when you find the same item over and over, they might have better or worse stats. So you'll always be trying to make decisions and have that give and take to your equipment. There's going to be multiple weapons you can use, from melee weapons to ranged gun. They have the pistol, which I think looks dope with the Swiss Army knife attached to it. Really gives that zombie survival-esque feel to the game. You can melee with it even when you're not shooting. You have the double barrel shotgun, you have a composite bow, and you do have a bolt action gun. And there will be, of course, a drawback to using these types of weapons aside from the composite bow. Making large amounts of noise in any zombie games will attract attention to you. So you have to really pick and choose your times of firing these things off, right? Then you will have the melee weapons will probably be honestly your bread and butter in the game. So you'll have a knife, which is called the kukri. a double-handed sledgehammer, a double-handed shovel, an axe, and I'm not sure if it'll be in the alpha, but they also are adding a katana. I did catch something unique in the devlogs though when I was watching them and showing off these whole melee weapons. When they showed the kukri, it says crafted. Now, maybe back at your home base, whatever bits and bobs you get from, you know, looting and then extracting, you'll be eventually be able to use stuff for crafting these weapons. This is just a guess though. I'm not sure how you get these things. I did hear this though when they showed off the composite bow.
Arrows can of course be obtained in game or purchased from vendors in the outgame lobby.
So it does sound like we will have vendors, which they haven't shown in any video that I have seen yet, but there is going to be some sort of currency and you buying from traders, and I'm sure there's going to be tasks and things like that. Not every character is the generic character. You're going to be starting by picking a character class. There are 2 already in the game and 1 coming for this alpha. You got the Assault, which is slower but has a lot more health and he hits harder apparently. The Technician, which is a nimble, uses daggers freely and can hide in boxes. I'm not joking either. You literally hide in boxes with the Technician. It's given me some Metal Gear Solid vibes for sure. And then with the alpha, you're also going to be having the Trapper get added. They haven't talked much about the Trapper, but I'm guessing they do what they sound like, and that's set traps on the ground for players. You also will have a basic inventory system where you can collect armors, weapon, and all sorts of weird items to what I'm guessing is crafting items. Then you're also shown your stats like strength, agility, dexterity, and such. And all of these will change, I'm sure, depending on your starting class and also for sure the equipment you're using. So you can see right away if you equip something, what it does to your stats. And a zombie game wouldn't be a zombie game without having different types of zombies. They have the normal zombies, fast zombies, zombies that are really powerful, and just some that they say are large. Whatever that means, I have no clue. But they have fast zombies that'll also bite your ankles, and they do have some that are set on fire. I don't think the ones on fire are going to be added to alpha. I know they're still working on them, but who knows, maybe they will be in there. So what do you think, you guys? Does this type of game interest you? Do you like only, say, milsim style extract shooters, or are you willing to give something like this a shot? I'm really excited to just try it because it's so different from every other extract shooter I've played. So again, if you guys want, I will be playing this Friday, probably at 8 AM Pacific Standard Time on twitch.tv/Geekseh. Also, if you did end up enjoying this video and you want to know more about the extract shooters coming out, I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos on all of the upcoming ones. So thank you guys so much for watching this one. Remember, subscribe to the channel. It's free for you guys. It means the world to me. And until next time, I'll talk to everyone later.